Good evening, all my dear students. Are you feeling good today? It happens in our everyday life that if there is no any such reason, our mood is bad. We do not feel good, happy. Reason may be many, or there is no any reason even. But this happens sometime. Even it could happen that you are thinking about your future, or you are not feeling good because of some past events, and your present is being wasted. This happens. Then how to save your time? How to save your day? Generally, we do not have a particular idea about it. If you will ask about me, then when I feel low, when I feel bad, not happy, I take a walk, see the trees, their leaves. I focus my attention towards the sound of birds on trains, roads, so many different kind of things, and gradually I start feeling good. My mood changes. So ultimately, my point is what? That nature helps me to change my mood, to become happy once again. Nature has immense power. We are also part of nature. So, today's topic of discussion is the first poem of class 10th, Dust of Snow. The name of the poet is Robert Frost. The poem is in 2 stanzas of 4 lines. These 4 line stanzas are known as quatrains, Quatrains. Quatrains. 4 line stanzas are known as quatrains. So there are 2 quatrains in this poem. The poem is: the way a crow shook down on me the dust of snow from a hemlock tree has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I had rued. The way a crow shook down on me the dust of snow from a hemlock tree has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I had rued. Now, this poem is going to be a very great inspiration for you. Obviously, I will tell you about the poem. Let me say some small information, short information about Robert Frost. He was an American poet, and he was renowned even in his lifetime. He was publicly renowned in his lifetime. He was from a few well-known literary figures of America. He was son of 2 teachers. So we can say that even at an early age, he was exposed to a great literature. Here, in this poem, The Dust of Snow, actually it is winter season, and the poet is not in good mood. He was feeling low. He was walking. He was passing under a hemlock tree, and a crow was there sitting on the branch of the tree. It shooks the branch, and some small amount of snow touches the body of the author, the poet, and instantly it changes the mood of the poet. The snow is cold and velvety. Instantly it changes the mood of the poet, and the poet becomes happy out of gloom now, and he says that the rest part of the day was saved. Important fact that we have to understand is the poet has taken the elements, those play an important role in his life for that particular day. Those are hemlock tree, a crow, and snow. Now these are symbolic for what? That you have to understand. As we know, hemlock tree is a poisonous tree. It is a deadly poison that kills anyone at once. Hemlock. Crow is a dark bird, black in color, and carrier of bad omen. No one likes crow, neither the color of crow nor the sound of crow. The last element is snow, that is completely white in color. The shroud, the cloth that is offered to a dead body, is also white in color. So the snow is symbolic for the shroud. So all these three things, hemlock, crow, and snow, these are carrier of negative aspect of life. No one likes death. But these negative aspects of life bring happy moment for the author, and the author is saying that the part of the day, the rest part of the day was saved because of this incident only, falling of snow on his body. So actually what the author wants to convey here, that even small things in our life have a great role. Our problems are petty, and the nature has a great healing power for our illness and also for our bad mood. The small acts in our life that we take for granted, but they have the power to change the day, to change our mood, to change our day, to feel us happy. This happens even that we haven't expect that a particular person can be good for me, but it happens sometimes. So exactly what? We should be always hopeful. The poet is using the word dust for the part of the snow, the amount of the snow that touches his body. The poet is using dust of snow. Here is also we have to understand why only dust. Dust is a negligible part of soil. It is made of soil only. A negligible part, insignificant part of soil. This insignificant part of soil plays a great role in his life for that particular day. And also we have to understand that dust is the end product of our body. How? I am going to tell you. Because we know, and even it is said that our body is also made of soil, and ultimately when we die, we will die. We will be cremated. As per the religion, or graved, or whatever is. But ultimately, we have to also adorn the soil someday. We will also become the dust of this soil. So the snow is symbolic here for the aid of the life. That's why the poet has used the word dust. Dust of snow. Dust of this soil. So ultimately, when we have to die a day, there is a certain day that we have to die, then why we are wasting our time thinking past and future? Try to lead your life in present. Whatever is today will not be tomorrow, and the time that is already past, it cannot be recatched. So just don't waste your time for thinking future and past. Try to make your present better. This is the message of the poem. Never neglect anyone, even not a single event, even not a single act of your life. Even a single insignificant act can have power to change your life. You should be always aware of everything. You do good even to those people who are not good to you. If you are good, then obviously good will be returned to you. This is the rule of nature. Whatever you will give, nature will return to you. Nature has immense power. Do not forget the power of nature. This is the whole poem. Now come to the technical points, that the poetic devices, those are used in this poem. The first one is imagery. imagery, imagery. How? Because when you will focus, the way a crow shook down on me the dust of snow from a hemlock tree. These lines are creating an image in our brain, a picture. The crow is flying out, sitting on the branch of the hemlock tree that is completely covered with snow, white, and it shakes the branch, and some part of the snow touches the body of the author. This is creating an image inside our brain. So imagery has been used by the poet here, and one more poetic device, figure of speech, has been used. You can focus on the lines of the poem. The way a crow shook down on me the dust of snow from a hemlock tree has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I had ruled. Has given my heart. Here, the sound H is repeated. Has and heart. In the words has and heart, has given my heart. So the sound of H is repeated, and in the line, and saved some part of a day I had ruled. Saved some part. Saved some. Saved some. The sound S is repeated here. Saved some. So when the same sound is repeated, the same sound or the same letter is repeated in the succession words or phrases or clauses at the beginning, it is called alliteration. alliteration. When the same sound or the same letter is repeated in the successive words, phrases at the beginning only, then it is called what? Alliteration. So there are two figure of speeches have been used here, imagery and alliteration. This is the poem. So once again, don't be hopeless, because nature is with you. You are also a part of nature, and nature has a great power of healing, not only for your problems but also for your illness. Thank you.